Hi, I'm Tom Coughing. I've been the CEO at Coughing Data Warehousing for almost 30 years. I've been working on this project for the last 20 so I could shock the world. Look at all those systems on the left. The first thing I'm going to do is change the color to dark mode, which is just beautiful. Saves your eyes. Now, hit the migrate button and I'm going to migrate data three different ways. I've hit it three times. So we're going to do three migrations immediately because that's an integral part when you have many systems. You've got to be able to move data so even business users without any technical knowledge can do it in a heartbeat. You pick the source, Snowflake. You pick Postgres. You pick the tables that you want to move. When I hit the blue button, those will move. And it uses the bulk copy utility for this particular pairing. I hit execute, and now the data is moving. Let's go to the next one. I hit the next tab over. We're going to move this one from Teradata over to MySQL. And we pick the source and the database and the target. These are the tables I want to move. I check mark them. Blue button. I'm going to drop and recreate them. I've got three different utility options here for these. I hit execute, and this data is now migrating. One more time, we'll watch this in its entirety. And I'm going to let you view the DDL because you have to be able to convert the table structures from Oracle to Postgres in a heartbeat, not 3 months. Everything here joins, converts 1,000 different ways. Now watch this. It's going to convert the DDL or the table structures from the Oracle over to Postgres, and it's going to be just this quick. Bingo. Those are now ready to be in my Postgres system. This is the conversion that's automatic. When I hit execute, it does the conversions, builds the load utilities, does things that normally take months in seconds, and that data is moving, and that is a live shot. Let's take a look at our other systems. Snowflake to Postgres, that had no problems moving. Database movement here from Teradata to MySQL, no problems moving. I'm going to show the DDL. Let's get out of here now. Watch this. I'm going to save these projects. A lot of our customers save these projects so that they can run them later on the Nexus server. You can place Nexus servers out on the cloud. That's a brilliant place to put them. You just get your server up, and then we give you the Nexus server software. And now, when you hit that migrate button up there, you're going to see that we're able to come in here and say, hey, one of you want to migrate? I could pick the source and target once again like we did before. But this, I'm just saying, hey, I want you to load that last project that we did, the Oracle to Postgres. Hey, I want to do it again. I can do all my batches in one job. I'm going to load another one here, and we're going to go from Teradata to MySQL. We saw that successfully before. And now I save this. Notice I have two batches. I could have hundreds of batches. And now I go, I think I want to execute this. What's so clever is this will execute with my credentials from a Nexus server, taking data from the source, going through the server on AWS or Azure or Google or on premises, wherever you put these servers. And now I'm executing this on a server. I can go home. There it is. It's so fast. If everything has a green check mark, it was all successful. That's the power of conversions between all systems and data movement. Now let's go back to our standard look. What I'm going to do now is going to be quite shocking. I'm going to show you several ways to do this. We're going to join data across all systems, and we're going to start with a very simplified version that's going to make a lot of sense as I go. I'm going to run 5 or 6 queries on different systems. This is my Snowflake query. I hit my execute button. I'm going to get an answer set here, but let's do 2 of them. I'm going to do another quick select. I could write the SQL, but hey, I'll just do a quick select. I've got 2 queries. I execute it. I get 2 answer sets within the Snowflake blue tab. I gave it a color of blue. I see my blue tab. Let's run one on Teradata. This will give me an orange tab, so I'll know that this is my Teradata system, and there it is. And now I run a query there. We now have 3 answer sets we've created so far. Let's do one on Oracle. We'll pick another table. What I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to run analytics on this, but I'm going to join all of these different answer sets from all of these different systems together inside my PC. That's the brilliance of what we're going to see next, because Nexus, it's almost like its own database if you want it to be. So it takes all your answer sets. And here we'll get another one on our Postgres system. You know, you should be able to take all of your systems and see them as one giant data lake, because conversions, migrations, joining is as easy as if you did it on one system. I've created 2 result sets on Snowflake, one on Teradata, one on Oracle, one on Postgres, and one on MySQL. I'm going to the Garden of Analysis. See that button up there? I click there. These are all of my result sets, the first 2 from Snowflake, and then Teradata and Oracle and Postgres and MySQL. I'm going to hit this join button up here. All of these answer sets are now in my memory of my PC, and I just say I want to join result set with 2 and 3, and they join on subscriber number. There it is. I've just joined my Snowflake and Teradata table together, and now I have a new answer set. It's called inner join 1. Now I'm going to take inner join 1, and I'm going to join it with result set 4, which now joins state to state, and now I've joined in my next set. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'll clear this above, and I'll take my inner join of 1, and now I'll join this with my next result set, and now I've got my MySQL answer set joined here. They both joined by state code, and now it takes it further, and then finally here we'll clear it out and do the last result set. There it is. Look at all this. All of this is joined together right here inside my PC. And I'll finally do my last one here. And now they join on the state code, and the state code in this case. This is the way you can join data so quickly. And I've got everything from 5 different systems joined in a heartbeat. Now I could export this to Excel. I could put it to JSON. I'm actually going to share this with other users who want to come in and see this report. That's federation. Now I'm going to make it even easier, and I'm going to show you what no one in the world has ever even contemplated, but it's got to be done what I'm going to show you the way I'm going to show you. We're going to do another one of those 5 table joins from 5 different systems type thing. But we're going to say where we want it to process. We're going to process it on different systems. So bear with me. I take my Snowflake table and I right-clicked and I said Super Join Builder, and I dragged a Teradata table in. And I said, here's how they join. Subscriber number equals subscriber number. Notice how I clicked the columns I want on the report. The SQL is built. I'm going to go to my Oracle area. Now, I only have to do this one time. You get an IT person to define these joins. Nexus will remember the next time. These join on subscriber number, member number, member number. And now I've got another table in there. I got Snowflake, Teradata, and Oracle. I'm going to drag a Postgres table in, touch the table I want it to join to. They join on state code and state code. I hit the finish button down here. And now I've got the next table in here. I pick the columns I want in the report. Nexus builds the SQL below perfectly. It's ready to go. But let's get greedy and let's add in a MySQL table. Now, when I run this the next time, I'm just going to click one time, and it's going to be ready to go. I drag it in. They join on subscriber number, and member number, member number. This is how easy it is just to set it up for all the people who are running in the business area. So IT, you can really partner with your business users. And business users, you can do this yourself as well. Now, the SQL is ready to go. Let me straighten things out for you. Now, watch this. I'm going to go to the columns area. These are the columns I've got on the report right now in the order. But like a Rubik's Cube, I can move them around. Notice now, I wanted subscriber number and member number. The stuff below wasn't what I clicked on, but I've changed my mind. As I move things around, the SQL changes. Notice we have the report coming back. First name, last name, subscriber number, and member number. Now I'll go to the order by tab and say, hey, I want to order the data by first name, last name, and claim date descending. Every time you touch something, it changes. The order of the data coming back will now be first name, last name, claim date descending. Now, let's clean it up so you can see how pretty this is. I can move things around, make them bigger or smaller. Just going to move them around. You can see I've got Snowflake, Teradata, Oracle, MySQL, and Postgres in a single query. Now, this is the part that no one else really thought of. Watch this in 2 seconds. First of all, I'm going to save this join. I'm going to call it Super Federated Query. And let's go with a wow, because I can share this with everybody in the business unit or anybody else I want to do this. Now, this is the hub. Please take a look at this. We've chosen to process this join on Snowflake. When I hit execute, the Teradata, Oracle, the MySQL, and the Postgres tables will move to the Snowflake system temporarily. The join will happen, and I'm going to get back my 2,000 rows. And there they are. That is my join. But what if you didn't want to process it on Snowflake? And you said, I'm going to go and do it somewhere less expensive. I'm going to process this on a Postgres system, either on premises or on the cloud. And it goes, boom, Postgres is now where it's going to all move. When I hit execute, all of the tables will move to Postgres, and now it's going to process over there. I'm going to get the exact same report, but it's processed over on the Postgres system. Let's do it one more time. This is why you need a MySQL or a Postgres system. I'm going to now process this on MySQL. The SQL changes. The load utilities change. Everything changes. I'm going to execute this, and now everything moved to MySQL, and it processed it over there. Doesn't get much better than that. Oh, yeah, it does. Hold on. I can process this in my PC. Everything will come back to my PC, and Nexus joins it in the background using your CPU and memory. Anything less than 10,000 rows, that's the place to process. Now, if you've got multiple systems, you say, I want to search where subscriber number is. The tree changes and it shows you where subscriber number is, the data type, what system it's in. That was on Snowflake. There's Teradata. There's Oracle. Here's everywhere subscriber number is on Postgres, and it'll be on MySQL, every system. Now, it's a live tree. That's even more clever. I've got my Postgres addresses table in there. I look for what it can join to. I drag that out from MySQL. You can see the different icons. I define how it joins, and now I just pick the columns I want to see on the report, and bingo, I execute this. This comes flying back. Does it get easier to do cross-system joins? It just doesn't. And the next time I want to run that big super query, wow, I'm putting it in my tree. It's in my federated tree. I just right-clicked on federated and said, hey, I want to add it. And it says, okay, now I'm going to get rid of this. So imagine you just came in the morning, you want to run it a federated query. You just come down in your tree and go, yeah, federated query, wow. And now it's running just as we set it up without any difficulty. That's as easy as it gets to do a 5-table join across systems. And this is in real time. So this is going to come back in what? 20 seconds? It's unbelievable. And remember we talked about with the garden before. I go back to the garden. I look at all my result sets. I set the first one as active. That was the first one I got from Snowflake. And now I go up here and do different tabs, grouping sets. It knows this answer set. I'm just picking from the template. Now they go, oh, that's what you made in 2000. Oh, that's what you did in September and October. Oh, that's what you did for all your product IDs. Every analytic you can run on other systems, you can run right here inside your PC. I'm going to go and rank this data. And now there it is. There's the highest ranking thing for product ID 1000, for 2000. Now I want to do a cumulative sum. These are things you normally write on these databases. Nexus is going to do it so fast. And listen to me, it's free. This is free analytics. I just did a cumulative sum to see all my totals. And you know what? I could show stuff all day. It's got 1,000 features. It's been 20 years, but I'm going to do a dashboard of graphs and charts and finish this off beautifully. Instead of doing a pie or a line or a column, I'm going to do all charts. And all I did is drag and drop, and now it's ready to go. And let's see this in a slideshow. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm going to pause that and analyze this. You know what? Let's just scroll it, talk, see where we see anomalies in the data, and I can do it left or right. I can even see all of the different thumbnails, and there they are of that particular data. And I'm going to compare to, let's go with that pie chart on a line chart. And now I'm looking at data. Folks, if this isn't the greatest software you've ever seen, I want to know about it. I'm Tom Coughing. Thank you so much for watching. Email sales@coughingdw.com. I'll get you a free trial. You can check it out. Give me a call. I'll be waiting for you. 513-300-0341.